Hello everyone, Mae-Gwyn Cosplay here today. This video is going to be a reaction video because my friend Chie Designs has made some designs and she wants some feedback on them. Myself and Bandit Spurs, we're going to be her, I guess, guinea pigs, and we're going to be taking a look at some designs. We've never seen these designs before, so we're going to be looking at them first on camera, and we're going to be giving our opinions on these designs based on a D&D character. So we're going to be trying to think of what class this character would be, what race. We're going to try to come up with a little bit of backstory, maybe even add a little bit of stats, give a name, obviously. It's going to be really fun. So let's get right to it. So let's take a look at these designs. So let's look at the first character. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my god. Okay, the first thing that comes to mind are sweets galore. I'll talk about the aesthetic board first. So as part of the aesthetic, it's pastel colors, pastels. There's a picture of some macaroons, which I really want to eat right now. There's a picture of a really cute, I think it's like an ice cream cake, and it's pastel and it's layered with like little eggies on top. Then there's like some little like whipped desserts. There's some like pastel cookies. Like, it's just super delicious looking. Makes me hungry, Annie. And then the actual character is, her color scheme is pink, purple, blue, and yellow, and like pastels. And she's got a lollipop wand. It's really cute, one of those swirly ones in the same colors. And looks like she's got an apron on and a little corset here. And she's got frizzy red pigtail hair. Like, when I say frizzy, I mean like Merida frizzy, but imagine in ponytails and pigtails. So immediately I'm thinking that this is a bard. I don't know why, but she's a bard in my mind. Maybe it's because she uses her, maybe it's just that she hands people's sweets as her bardic inspiration. I mean, that's a thing, like cake decorating is a thing, but she is, in fact, a bard. Now, what would I name her? She actually reminds me very much of a hobbit, the way that she is. So actually, I would say that she would be a halfling bard. And you know what? I'm gonna name her Rosie. Yep, she's Rosie, the halfling bard, who likes sweets and lollipops and that kind of stuff. Actually, I think the reason why I went with bard is because she's giving off a very idol-esque aura, I guess, which is very much up my alley. I'm very much into idols. So yeah, that would probably be where the bard inspiration came from. As for a background, I feel like she would come from a large family. So she probably has like 5 or 6 siblings. I think she would be the eldest, and she is probably wandering and becoming an adventurer because she wants to gain fame and fortune so that she can help support her family at home, because her family are poor farmers. Let's go with that. So as for a background, this is where I'm going to pull up the player's handbook to help me come up with like an actual background. Okay. Definitely not a criminal. But yeah, I mean, entertainer is a safe bet. But I don't like going with the safe bets. So I think what I would do is I would give her a different background. Not so much that. But there are other backgrounds in other books that I can take a look at. So let's take a look at some other backgrounds. Maybe a far traveler, because she does want to become famous, right? So I could definitely see far traveler working for her. Let's go with far traveler. So she comes from a very, very, very small town. And she wants fame and fortune. And she doesn't just want it in her country. She wants her name to be all over the place. So she has traveled far and wide to probably try to attend a school in some foreign country. And it is in this foreign country when she's trying to attend the school that she becomes an adventurer and joins a party. For stats, I would put her highest stat in charisma, obviously. And then the next highest stat, I don't think that she would be a stupid character. If anything, no, she would definitely be dexterous, because if she's a bard and an idol, they have to dance. So maybe dexterity would be second. Maybe, actually, you know what? Wisdom would be her dump stat. She's young, she's naive, she doesn't have a lot of wisdom. I would put that as her dump stat. Charisma, dexterity, then I would probably put intelligence, then constitution, strength, and wisdom. That is how I would lay it out. Rosie is a halfling who is a bard trying to become famous. She's a far traveler, and yeah, she's all about them sweets. All right, let's take a look at the second character. Ooh, okay. This one's cool. So I'm gonna look at the aesthetic board again. So here I'm seeing a lot of golds and purples. Like, she shared some like fabric that has some kind of like gold like pattern. It looks like it was print patterned on, and it's got a purple background. She shared a like classy purple drink. Looks like a splatter of purple and gold paint on canvas, and some amethyst. Yeah, definitely. I am thinking that this character is a noble for sure. So, the design itself. So she drew this character as a very, very, very thin, dark-skinned elf. And I'm saying elf because there are pointy ears on this character. So this character will be an elf. And you know what? I think I'm going to make her a high elf. So she's wearing some calf-high stiletto boots that look to be made of leather with gold detailing. She has a rapier, and it's funny, the blade itself is like, it's a gold color. So that's an interesting thing, because most weapons are made of steel. She's wearing some waist-high white pants, and she is wearing a one-sleeved purple jacket over top, kind of military style, with gold detailing as well. She also has a gold chest plate with some pauldrons and some gold bracers. And oh my goodness, that detail, she has a little Sailor Moon tiara. Okay, so, man, what class would I put her as? She could fit into so many. I'm gonna have to think about this one. I mean, I could put her as a rogue. I could put her as a fighter. Not a barbarian, because she's wearing armor. Oh, man. What would I put her as? You know what? She's going to be a cleric. She's going to be a cleric. And her name... what am I going to give her name? Actually, I kind of really like the name Emeraude. So her name is Emeraude. She is a cleric. And I would say... Oh man, what domain would she be? Cleric. What are the domains? Let's see. I'm gonna look at my app here again. So, cleric. There's Arcana, there's Forge, there's Grave, Knowledge, Life, Light, Nature, Order, Tempest, Trickery, War, or Death. Yeah, you know what? She's gonna be a Forge cleric. Yeah. So she's gonna be proficient with heavy armor. So while she's not wearing a full plate of armor right now, she has the capabilities to. So Emerode is a cleric of the Forge, and she is a noble. So she has a noble background. So what led her to adventuring? Let's try to think of that. If she is a cleric of the Forge, why would she want to go adventuring? Well, I mean, the easy route is that her patron deity, not patron, that's a warlock thing, but her, her deity that she has dedicated her life to, requested her to go on a quest to find this sort of mystic mineral or mystic metal that can be used to create magical items. I mean, that's the easy way to go with. But yeah, I'd like to try to think of a different route that I can take with her. So Emerode, maybe I should give her a tragic backstory. All right, let's go with this one. So she is the illegitimate heir. Well, I wouldn't say heir maybe, but she is an illegitimate daughter in a noble family. Her father had a bit of a mistress, and so she was born of that union. So she's never really felt at home with her other siblings. She's always known that she's just being kept so that her father can save face, essentially. Because the woman that he slept with was an equally powerful woman who could totally shame him and his family. So he's trying to play it safe. And she's sick and tired of, being unwanted. So she's off and she's trying to find her place in the world. She's trying to figure out where she fits in and where she belongs, and she's trying to find that sort of connection with people. So she found that connection with her deity, and now she's trying to find connection with people since she doesn't feel like she has any connection with her family. How about that for a backstory? Yeah. All right, so let's talk stats. So, as a cleric, wisdom has to be the highest, for sure. And I don't see her being dumb, so probably intelligence would be the next thing. I would say dump stat would probably be dexterity. So at the top we have wisdom, then dexterity. As a cleric of the Forge, she probably needs to have a lot of strength, since she probably works as a blacksmith and stuff like that. So I would say that the third one would be strength, and then constitution, and then charisma. So from the top, wisdom, intelligence, strength, constitution, charisma, dexterity. So Emerode is a high elf, the illegitimate daughter of so-and-so, I'm not going to invent the names of whatever, a legitimate daughter of some noble, and she's off to find her place in the world and find where she belongs. She's trying to find her destiny, her fate, and she is a cleric of the Forge. So there we have it. Those are my reactions and the characters that I've come up with for the designs that my friend Annie sent me. This was really fun. I can't wait to see Bandit Spurs' reactions. I can't wait to see what characters she got and what she's gonna do with that. I kind of want to do this now too. Maybe I should send Annie some. But yeah, so hope you guys have a great day. Remember, we still have a pandemic going on, and we still have a lot of injustices that are happening around the world, so don't stop fighting. Keep it up. We gotta do our part. It's been too long. We need to change things. See you later!